Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see today, we are going to be putting together our U.S. General 5-drawer industrial roller cart. I got this for about $100, and it's going to help me organize all of my tools. I got them kind of spread out, and I don't like it, so stick along. We're going to go ahead and put this together. I'll talk about the quality of it, and give you a nice little overview in case you guys are wondering what this is like, and if you're thinking about getting one for yourself. This is what it looks like when you pop the top. It's got some keys. I like the color red. Alrighty. Just taking the sides off. It's very important to make sure nothing is damaged right after you bought it. If you see any damage, bring it back and get a replacement, because you can get these at Harbor Freight. This is where I got mine very cheaply. I used a coupon, and it was I think called a yard sale or something. They took a bunch of stuff outside, pretty cheap, $100. All right. So important to note, as you assemble, they actually store parts in these drawers. So this box was down here, and this is here, and then what's in here? Nothing. Nothing in there. Alright, cool. I also like these nifty little locks. So you have to press on these to open it. Alright, so here we are putting the caster wheels on. The directions have it backwards. So the bolts, the directions say the bolts should go on the bottom. That's not the right way to do it. As you can see here, the bolts go on top. It's the proper way to do it. There we go. Here we go, boys and girls. With the magic of video editing, we jumped right to the end. The cart is finished. Let's go through it, what I like, what I don't, and some of the difficult parts about putting it together. First, what I used to put it all together. All I used, and I recommend you do the same, is a 13mm impact wrench with a socket. I mean, this is really, really cheap. You can get one of these for like $40 maybe. I'll put a link in the description for one of these things. A rubber mallet can be useful. Sometimes you have to hammer these in a little bit just to kind of help you out. You don't have to have it, but I recommend it. And you got these scissors. This I mainly use to just open up the boxes and all the little plastic packages. Useful to have. A Phillips head screwdriver, and you only need this for the handle, for that right there. Very simple to do. And then I found this to be pretty useful when installing the shocks. So you could have gotten a 10mm open-ended wrench, but I lost mine, so I just used this. I clamped on, and then I used my handy-dandy 10mm small little socket to get right in there and finish it up. Very, very useful. And actually, correction, by 10mm I mean 13mm. I don't know why I keep saying 10mm. This is actually a 13mm. So this is 13mm here and 13mm there, in case you're wondering. So all of it is 13mm. And then this right here are the keys that locks this. It works pretty well. Although if somebody wanted to steal my stuff, they can probably just carry the whole thing out onto a truck. But, you know, I guess it saves you if you have a shop or something and you want to protect your tools. You can close this up, and then once you close it, you can lock it, and this will prevent these from opening. Like I said before, I do like these, so you have to press on this to open it. And they're very dampened. I like they're very smooth. Much higher quality than I thought. I like it. I also like those little mats that it comes with. Super useful. And the actual build of this, very, very simple. Just follow some very simple directions. Like I said, one of the things is that make sure that when you put the wheels on, that the bolts are facing down like that. And that's pretty much it. I like to make sure that the bolts are always inward facing. Make sure that there's a set, so there's 2 spinning wheels here, and then 2 fixed wheels, just like that. The hardest part, I would say, was after you build, so this, and this, after you build it kind of separately, you have to lift up the box itself onto the frame. The box itself is very heavy. To do it alone is very difficult. So I would get a friend or a buddy or a wife or husband, whatever, to help you kind of lift that up. I think this will come in useful. I like that. There's a little push tray, I guess not push tray, but a little push bar. Make sure that's on the correct side. So this is on the side with the swivel wheels. That way you can actually move things along. These swivel wheels have a brake on them. So when you can step on it, it brakes and it won't move, as you can see. We're not on level ground right now, so you got one wheel up in the air. And that's pretty much it. I think this is actually higher quality than I thought. For, what was it, $110? I got it while I went to Harbor Freight, like I said. I expected a lot worse quality. Honestly, I did. But I am pleasantly surprised. You know, these shocks hold up together. Let's see the close. Nice and soft closing. Boom, done. I like it a lot. You got a little lift handle there. Basically opens by itself. That's pretty cool. And then you got this right here. This little tray. This is an optional tray. It doesn't come with it necessarily. I did it with one hand, as you can see. It seems pretty sturdy, actually. I wouldn't put anything more than 20 or 30 pounds on that, but pretty sturdy. There's the back of it. U.S. General 5-drawer industrial cart. This is going to help me build out my vehicles. This is the Beamer. We of course got the ZR2 and the Type R ready to be worked on. It's almost that time of year. It's almost time to get racing, so I gotta take that out soon. And then of course we've got the S2000 needing some new tires, and the Prelude needs a few things done as well before we go hill climbing. All of that obviously in more videos to come. For now, I'm very happy we built this. This is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and organize all of my different tools and socket sets and wrenches. Really impressed, guys. For about $100, can't go wrong. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put it down below. Let me know what you think of this, if you would have gotten this or something different. This is honestly way higher quality. I keep saying that. Way higher quality than I thought. Everything feels heavy. The caster wheels feel really heavy. That doesn't necessarily mean it's cheap, but I really did expect a lot worse. All right, catch you next time. Peace out.